Gonna do a quick video on sound designing for minimal 140 dubstep stuff. And there's two main ones that I want to go over. The first one is making like just a simple minimal wobble. And the trick is gonna be taking Serum, going into the digital wavetables and selecting add seconds. And it's just this nice little like sine wave that as you go through the wavetable position, it adds a bunch of harmonics. So first you're going to want to add an LFO to the wavetable position and just have it move slightly through the wavetable. You can already hear that really clean wub kind of sound. And then you can change the wavetable position and get a bunch of different kind of tonalities. Okay, that sounds pretty good there. And then the key is going to be feeding some peaks into distortion. It's going to help give it like a nice grit. So if we just put like tube distortion, and then if we turn this resonance up on the low pass and kind of move it around, gonna get a bunch of cool different tones. I like diode too, and then putting an LFO on the drive. And I like to add a little bit of white noise. Nice, and then we're probably going to want to do a direct sub out. Can maybe do a triangle, put the LFO on there, and then we're going to want to put a low cut over here to get rid of any low end on the original one. Oh, I need to put direct out on. There we go. And then just some simple post-processing, like put a saturator. Probably do some multi-band compression. Clean stereo tools. Just add some stereo. Then I'll probably do a utility with bass mono, just make sure that low end is mono. The big difference in the sound, the way you're going to get a lot of variations, is going to be changing the location of this resonant peak, changing the amount it moves through the wavetable, and then the type of distortion is also going to make a really big difference. So we could just mess with all three of those things until we get a nice sound that we like. Put key tracking on. Sometimes that's nice. It'll put it to a frequency that fits in the key you're hitting. Helps it stay clean and in key. And then if we change the distortion around, really like the diode too. And then a bonus tip is taking a disperser and just putting a little pinch somewhere turn the amount and the pinch down a little bit. Makes it sound like bubbly or like... Yeah, it sounds sick right there. So let's turn the disperser off for now. Let's just quickly throw some drums on here. Blue and orange, go Bears. Yeah, okay, so that's technique 1. And then the other technique is some harmonic series stuff. What we're going to do is take a serum, and you're going to take a sine wave. And then on the second oscillator, we're going to go in the digital wavetables and pick harmonic series. So the trick here is combining a really low sine wave with one of the harmonics in the harmonic series and then distorting them together. Like tube a lot. So first once you find a distortion that sounds nice and a harmonic that you like, so we could change this harmonic and keep getting really different tones. So I'm going to take an LFO and put it on both of the levels, right? And we'll get a little kind of wop thing going. I'm going to put it on envelope just so we only get one hit. And then once you have like the shape you want, messing with this, the harmonic here is going to change the tonality a bunch. Changing the octave too is cool. And then what I like to do is I like to take the harmonic and have it start with the level up a little bit. And then I like to put a second LFO on the ramp. And it makes this cool kind of like harmonic tail sound that sounds really clean. Okay, so now we'll just put a little bit of OTT. Doing some type of reverb throw. So we'll turn the decay up, do a low cut like this. Just automate the dry wet. We're getting somewhere. Change the harmonic. I think I like that one. Try a different distortion. Again, the type of distortion and the harmonic you choose is going to make the biggest difference here. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Okay, not exactly what I want, but we're getting there. It's more about the technique on this too. Make the reverb a little more subtle at first. So yeah, so what I would maybe start doing is just resampling a bunch of these and getting a bunch of different variations. So let's arm that track. So there we have one. And then like I said before, changing this harmonic, changing how much of the harmonic, and then changing the type of distortion is all gonna make a huge difference in the tonality. So then I guess the bonus tip for this would be taking the processing further and just treating it like a typical narrow bass, I guess. So I like to use Rift for this. I'm gonna go down here and we're just gonna find some type of cool filter movement. I like to go to morph and use the bass filter, and we'll just do a quarter note curve. There we go. And we'll apply this to the morph. We'll apply it to the frequency. We'll boost the resonance. Might be too fast. Then if we put this filter on pre and find a cool distortion curve, that's nice. Let's go back to chord. So basically what I'm trying to do here is create some extra movement with the filter. And when you do filtering like that, you're taking away frequencies. So then we'll just use the distortion and Rift to add those frequencies back, basically. So it's just a matter of tweaking and finding the sweet spot. There we go, that's pretty nice. That one's cool. We'll make a couple more. Make one more with a high harmonic. That's cool. Maybe add a little white noise. Nice. So now we have all these cool fill basses. I think this one's my favorite. It has some clean high end. So then these are really nice for fills and just even to add into the flow of your bass line. I think it would go here. Okay, cool. I know these are maybe a little bit more on the less minimal side, but you could simply just dial back on the distortion to make them more minimal. It's all you're really going to end up doing. I think these two techniques are really vital to getting those kind of sounds. So yeah, I hope that is helpful, and I hope you guys learned something. Peace.